Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
Rain, and a lot of it is heading to Metro Detroit this week. The local forecasters have a look at when it's going to hit and when we'll have a chance to dry out.
Pfizer says its COVID vaccine is safe for younger kids, as a new poll shows how Metro Detroiters feel about vaccine mandates for their kids.
But we're going to begin with tragedy for the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. An off-duty corrections officer shot and killed in Detroit.
Devontae Jones was killed overnight just hours after wrapping up his shift.
Yeah, the shooting happened just off I-75 on the service drive near East Forest. Sean Lay is live tonight with more. Sean, you spoke to people who knew Jones, and they are just absolutely heartbroken.
Absolutely heartbroken. That is the key word here, Kimberly. Good evening to you. We're talking about family, friends, lots of friends all over Detroit. Plus, the Wayne County Sheriff's Office also heartbroken, but also saying tonight they're not going to stop until they find out what happened to their officer.
He does have a kid, and he has another kid on the way in November, which makes it even more heart-wrenching.
Shock on this Monday for the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. A young, promising member of the force, Devontae Jones, a father of an 8-month-old boy with another baby on the way, worked his shift as a jail guard until 11 last night. 5 hours later, Jones was shot to death. Was he targeted because of his work guarding violent offenders? Every possibility is in play right now.
We're pretty confident that in conjunction with the Detroit Police Department, that we feel pretty confident that we're going to get the shooter.
It happened at 4:15 this morning as the officer was dropping off a friend at the townhomes on East Forest at the Chrysler Service Drive. Our cameras capturing the officer's Dodge Durango with bullets in the driver's door. A car next to it was also shot up. Captain Reed Chakrabarty trained Officer Jones. The sky was the limit for him.
Just the tragedy of the world we live in. It's something that, you know, what I do as a living that I chose as my career is something that we have to accept, and we move forward from here. We make sure this family's taken care of, and we make sure that our family's good.
The Detroit Police Homicide Task Force is now working to track down the killer. The Sheriff's Office is assisting, at the same time consoling a heartbroken family.
When a mother loses a child, specifically in this manner, it's very hard to swallow, and as a parent, we all can relate to it.
Back here live, the undersheriff here in Wayne County saying if you have any information or saw anything or know anything, they would really appreciate a call here to the Sheriff's Office or to the Detroit Police Homicide Task Force. Guys, in the meantime, we're told Sheriff Washington did have a conversation with Devontae Jones's mother to not only offer condolences, but offer any resources the department can provide her at this terrible time. We're live tonight. Sean Lay, Local 4, back to you.
Okay. Sean, thanks.
Well, now let's get to the weather because it's been somewhat of a gloomy Monday.
It has, and Andrew is tracking rain, plenty of it, as we make our way through the week here. Hi, Andrew.
Kimberly and Jason, good evening and good afternoon to you. The gray skies do continue. The rain continues to fall as well. Now, so far, it's been light to moderate, but we have seen pockets of heavier shower activity, including here in Lenawee County. But as you can see, in Oakland County northward, we're getting light to moderate rain along the I-69 corridor and into the Thumb. And we have some leftover wet roadways across the area. And here's that heavier shower right around Adrian that's traveling to the north and will make it into areas like Saline and Ann Arbor within the next 15 to 30 minutes. And I'm tracking this, more moisture. Much of this originated in the Gulf of Mexico from the remnants of what was Tropical Storm Nicholas, believe it or not. But that's also going to combine with a cold front to give us a huge amount of rain later this week. But a few more showers as we go through the evening, some light to moderate. A couple will be heavier, especially west of the city, as temperatures remain in the warm 70s. We'll talk more about that heavier rain that's due for this week and the flood potential because of it coming up.
Andrew, thank you. Now to the coronavirus numbers from the weekend. The state reports 7,185 new cases over that 3-day period. It averages out to a little fewer than 2,400 cases per day. 35 more Michiganders have lost their lives to COVID-19. Meanwhile, Michigan is tracking coronavirus outbreaks in schools across the state.
We just got an update into the newsroom, and here's where things stand. 98 new COVID-19 outbreaks have been reported in schools. Cases in schools are considered an outbreak when there are 2 or more of them among kids from different households that may have stemmed from shared exposure on school grounds. For a complete list of the impacted schools, you can go to clickondetroit.com.
A new poll from the Detroit Regional Chamber is shining a light on where Michiganders stand on coronavirus mitigation measures. The poll took the temperature of 600 registered voters on key issues. It asked voters, who should decide rules for mask wearing inside K through 12 schools. More than 53% said either state or local health departments or school districts themselves should decide. Approximately 37.5% of those surveyed said the decision should be left to parents. And more than 55% of voters said they support mandating a COVID-19 vaccine for school-aged children if it gets full approval by the FDA. Meanwhile, today, Pfizer announced its clinical trial shows its COVID vaccine is safe for children age 5 to 11 and generates a strong antibody response.
It's the news many parents of school-age kids have been waiting for. So what's next here? Let's bring in Dr. Frank McGeorge to help us break it all down. Hi, Doc.
Hey, Kim and Jason. Yeah, to be clear, we're still waiting on the full results from the clinical trial to be released, and the data hasn't been peer-reviewed or published yet, but the summary released today by Pfizer is very encouraging, especially as pediatric COVID cases are climbing across the country.
Pfizer's clinical trial included 2,268 children aged 5 to 11. 2/3 of the children received 2 doses of the actual vaccine 3 weeks apart. The rest received 2 doses of the saltwater placebo. On the Today Show, Pfizer explained how they arrived at the appropriate dose.
So we looked at several doses early on in children and determined that 1/3 of the adult dose works just right for children to minimize the potential for side effects and provide the potential for protection.
Unlike the adult trials, researchers didn't follow the kids in each group to see how many ultimately got COVID. Instead, they looked at the level of antibodies they produced after being vaccinated and found they matched the levels found to protect against COVID in those aged 16 and up. Side effects were similar to those seen in teens and adults, including fever, headache, and fatigue. Pfizer said children who received the 1/3 dose showed fewer side effects after the second dose than in older age groups. Experts await the opportunity to see the full data for themselves, including U of M virologist Dr. Oveda Fuller, a member of the outside panel advising the FDA on COVID vaccines.
Particularly for kids, you really have to take the time to do the studies extensively and with the numbers that are needed to be certain, because we're dealing with our children.
Now, Pfizer plans to submit the data to the FDA by the end of the month. The FDA will then need several weeks to review it and then present it to an outside panel of advisors before an emergency use authorization could be granted. The bottom line, though, for age 5 to 11, a vaccine could be possible by Halloween, and certainly not out of the question.
That is incredibly encouraging, Doc. And I know you have said in the past Pfizer's testing the vaccine on kids under 5. Is there any word on when those results might be out?
Well, Jason, Pfizer says the data on the children aged 6 months to 4 years old are expected before the end of the year. Remember, the younger you go, the higher the bar on safety gets. So that group, of course, is taking more time as expected.
Yeah, as it should. All right, Doc, we appreciate it.
The White House will ease travel restrictions to foreign visitors who are vaccinated against COVID-19. Non-citizens visiting the United States will have to show proof of vaccination. The changes will take effect in early November. President Joe Biden will also tighten testing rules for unvaccinated Americans who will need to be tested a day before returning to the U.S. and after they arrive home. Well, the last time an auto show was here in Detroit was January of 2019. I was pregnant with my son. And he's in school now.
So it's been a minute. Now, finally, after COVID cancellations and delays, Motor Bella is bringing that big auto show feel back to Metro Detroit. Business editor Rod Maloney is live at the M1 Concourse in Pontiac tonight. And Rod, it's definitely different.
Oh, decidedly so, Jason. You know, it's a situation where this is what it was supposed to look like in downtown Detroit last summer, but then COVID canceled everything. So the Detroit Area Auto Dealers Association said, look, what can we do? What can we make this into? Where can we take it to make it safe in this post-COVID world, or at least almost post-COVID world? So they said, well, let's do it outdoors, but we'll make it smaller. But more than anything, we'll just make it so that we're happy to have it. The work is a little different. Tradespeople have been here for a week, not months, getting Pontiac's M1 Concourse looking like an outdoor auto show.
Be careful up there.
James Kramer works for Creative Show Services, set up the TCF Center for years and learned to depend on that income.
When the summer work drags up, that's, you know, a carpenter's bread and butter right there. Just go down to the auto show and just crank out the hours and make a lot of money. It's been kind of painful these past couple years, you know, so This is awesome to be out here.
The group who came up with Motor Bella is certainly happy to be back. Doug North chairing this show for the Detroit Auto Dealers Association.
We're thrilled to be here. We're thrilled that it can happen. And we're really excited to put a little bit more, I don't want to say normal, but a little bit more traditional routine into Southeast Michigan. It's something that we all know and love.
One of the businesses that's been an auto show tradition for half a century is McNabb Carpet of Milford. They provide the footing, and that didn't change, Dave Holman says, even outdoors.
Every good experience needs a solid foundation, and we're the floor that you walk on, so that's the part where we come in.
Rain or shine, they're just glad to be out here.
It's a little hot, sunburnt, but hey, it's great to be working nowadays, you know.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's great to have live events back, great to have shows back.
Now, we had showers here a couple of minutes ago, and Paul Gross, who's been working with the folks out here, tells us that we're going to have rain perhaps in the next couple of days, so much so that tomorrow morning, instead of doing their unveilings of the vehicles, there are between 5 and 10 of them, they're going to do that indoors tomorrow. But the expectation is most of this is going to happen outdoors, and if you're looking to buy a ticket, we have the NAIA's website linked right to clickondetroit.com. You can get the tickets. It goes from Thursday through Sunday. Back to you.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be a good test for them, considering that, showers are coming and going all right. Rod, thanks. The big drone show, by the way, is set for 8:30 out there tonight at Motor Bella, and Click on Detroit has you covered. If you can't see it live, we'll be streaming it for you as it happens, and you can find the link right on the homepage. We told you about that poll showing Michiganders favor vaccine mandates in schools.
Well, it's a much different story when it comes to businesses and mandating employees get the shot. We'll break it all down coming up ahead here at 5.
And Detroit's rec centers finally reopened, and wait until you see the changes inside.
But first, the FBI storms the home of Gabby Petito's fiance less than 24 hours after what's believed to be her remains are discovered out west. We'll have that coming up next.
Heart and soul of the city are the people, don't you know? We are strong. We are Detroit.